All right. Good morning, good morning, everyone. It's been 4 beautiful days of engaging with the FirstGem community. So thank you very much. I mean, it's been good to have us here. So please just drop a chat. Tell us where you're chatting from. Tell us where you're joining us from. Drop a chat. Tell us where you're joining us from. And if you've been around all of the 3 days, let us know. If you're around on Tuesday, just show a top of heart. Just say I was around Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let's know, have you been around all 3 days? How has it been for you? Wow, all the way from Just Not Plateau. That's nice. Thank you. Local creation and crafts. Thank you. I see Toy, she had joined much earlier. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the way from Plateau State. Wow, thank you. Where are you joining us from? Tuesday to Friday. Thank you, Janet Ajibade. Good to see that you've been here with us. And I hope it's been worth your time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Janet. All the way from Just Plateau. What's the weather in Plateau like? I see Toyiba. You've been around also from Tuesday and you're from Agege, Lagos. Wow, thank you. Somebody joined yesterday. It's been awesome. From Ogun State, it's been awesome. From Abuja, from Jos, from Jakonde Estate. Thank you. All the way from Benue. And oh, it has been amazing. Glad to see that it has been amazing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Tell your friends to join us. For those that are yet to join, wow, it's drizzling in Jos right now. Good, 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 good. What a better time. Just grab your cup of coffee so that you can enjoy this session because this is the grand finale, it's the icing on the cake, and you don't want to miss it. So please tell your friends to join us. So do you want to drop in the chat which of the sessions has been your favorite? Let me know what it is that you've learned so far. Which of them has been your favorite? So on day one, we had design thinking for women entrepreneurs, how to solve problems creatively. Day two, we had digital ads. We taught you how to run digital ads on a very cheap budget. Most times people are asking for money, but First Bank is teaching you how to save your money. That's why we are a bank of first choice. We are telling you how to run ads on a very lean budget and don't even spend money. And we've told you tips on how to do that. That was on day two. On day three, we talked about customer retention, and there were so many tips around customer retention. Yesterday we learned how to say no in a very nice way, even though the customer did not get what he wanted at the end of the day, but the person went the extra mile and he was able to win a customer over to his side. So sometimes customers, you don't have what customers want, but the fact that you don't have it at that point in time does not mean that you should chase them away. You can still win those customers to your side. We talked about customer retention. So how do you plan to retain your customers? And we also talked about the fact that you don't just say happy new month or anything like that. You greet them, but greet them with an intent to make sure that you are retaining these customers. So many, 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 many. I see. I mean, retaining customer is cheaper than getting new customers. Beautiful. Those are words of marble. Blessing Sambe says the marketing art session for her. Wow, that's nice. For me, that was also a very good one for me. And somebody says my favorite session was the Thursday session. She learned about retaining customers and treating our customers with understanding and care. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So today is on to another session. We call today the icing on the cake. So today we are going to be telling you why we called you here. We are going to be telling you what First Bank has. What does First Bank have to help you support your business? We are not just talk like Julian said on Wednesday. We are not just talk people. We are talk and do. What does First Bank have to offer us? We are going to be speaking to that today. Magdalene, please can you call up the slides? Thank you. So my favorite session was Thursday session. We learned about retaining customers and treating our customers with understanding and care. Thank you, Janet. That was a beautiful one. So today, interestingly, I happen to be the anchor I happen to also be the presenter. So I'll be introducing myself by myself. Thank you. So my name is Aderonka Adeyinka. I'm the head of the Youth and Women Banking team. And interestingly, like you, I also have my own sidekick that I do. So I mean, FirstGem funds we support several sectors, one of which is the edtech sector. So I'm not fully into the edtech sector, but I am a book publisher. I'm into consulting. I tell people about education and all of that. So all of this I'm telling you is also very important to me. Talked about design thinking. How can I creatively solve my customers' problems? How can I creatively sell my products to customers? For me, that has been a good one. The second one was digital art. I saw that, I wasted a lot of money when I published my book doing some things that I shouldn't have spent money on. But I've been able to learn that I can do things better. So that's it. And then the third one was customer retention. Yesterday, I learned that I can still say no to my customers and say it well, and they'll still want to come back. And today, we are telling you how FirstGem can support you. So, like I said, I had the youth and women banking team of First Bank. I studied biochemistry from. All right, so I will not be the one to read my profile today. So, Magdalene, please do us the honors and read the profile. Thank you. You can call it up and read it. Thank you. Go ahead, Magdalene.
Okay. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining today's session. So I'll go ahead to read Aderonke Adenka's profile. Aderonke is a highly motivated, focused, and results-oriented senior learning professor with over 12 years of hands-on and leadership experience in the financial industry, spanning operation, payment, and product management. Over the years, she has been instrumental in identifying and resolving service issues, pioneering successful growth intervention, and also harnessing business opportunity, while also building highly motivated team in the process, which I'm part of the team. She's reputed as a key resource to top business leaders and executives, committed to continuous learning, development, and innovation. She holds a bachelor degree in biochemistry from the University of Ibadan and a master degree specializing in oncology from the same university, that's University of Ibadan. Adoronke is currently the head of youth and women banking in First Bank, where she's responsible for managing a growing portfolio across the bank's network. Ma, you can go ahead, ma.
All right. So thank you. I didn't see any thumbs up. I didn't see any love. I didn't see anything. Guys, what's happening? Are you there? Show me some love. Let me know you're there and you're ready for the session. Yes, I see you. Thank you very much. So, like I said, I'm not just talking theory. I also have practical experience as a business. Business in Nigeria is not for the faint-hearted. You have to be very strong to be able to do business in Nigeria. So today we are going to be telling you how we can support your business in First Bank. First Bank are people that can feel your pulse. We know what you're going through, and we're not just talking. We are people that have our hands deep in the trenches, and we know that yes, this is what works and this is what will not work. So that's why we are dishing out to you from practical experience. So Magdalene, my slides, I can't see them yet. All right. So today we'll be talking about how to use FirstGem products. How can you use FirstGem products? How can First Bank support you? How can we use the FirstGem product to support you? So I want us to drop in the chat bar, what exactly are your expectations from First Bank? How do you think First Bank can support you? We said how to use FirstGem products to grow your business and wealth. How can you make your money work for you? So before I go into the session, I want us to drop in the chat bar, how would you want First Bank to support you? How exactly would you want First Bank to support you? We say want to show you how to use our FirstGem products to grow your business and wealth. But most of you already have the FirstGem products. So if you have our FirstGem products, just drop in the chat bar which of our products is it that you have. Then how many of you have collected our loans before? What was the experience like collecting that loan? So how exactly? I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. How many of you have the FirstGem products? Then how many of you have taken our loan before? What has the experience been like? Please feel free to drop it in the chat. Feel free to drop it in the chat bar. How have you made your money to work for you? So today, make sure you grab your coffee. For those that say it's raining where they are, make sure you grab your pen and your paper because it's going to be a very interesting session. So we'll go right into it. So the reality is this: hustle alone does not create wealth. Structure does. No matter how hard you hustle, if you don't have a structure in place, you find out that you look as if your money just flew with wings and flew away. So today we are going to be showing you how to have a structure that works for you. So we are hustling, but you also make it work for you. Now, so please, we are going to be this is going to be a very interactive session. I want you to raise your hand. Show by raise of hand. If you've ever mixed your money, that's you have a business, but you've mixed your business money, you've used your business money for personal needs. Women, we are very emotional people when it comes to our business. If your child has a need, you've quickly gone there to go and pick the money and put it there. Your husband has a need, you quickly dip in your hand into your purse and you go and do it. So show me by raise of hand if you've ever used your business for personal needs. I'm not seeing those hands. I'm not seeing those hands. Am I missing something? It looks like all of us here are very good people. We've never dipped our hands into our oh, thank you. Victoria has been very honest with me. She said she has. I have too. Unexpected savings, spendings. You save money and later you spend it unexpectedly. Yeah, thank you, Janet. Ayomide, thank you. Victoria, thank you. I see that I'm not alone. Yeah, I see somebody says okay, she needs grants for equipment. Well, if you pitched and you win, definitely you will get some money. This is your first time of being on the FirstGem program. Adenike Daniel, that's a good one. And we hope if you submitted your application And then if you're found eligible, definitely you will get the grant. The grant will go to the best man, because we have seasoned panelists that are looking at the application. Thank you, Olushola. Thank you, Chisom. Thank you, Oyinye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's good to see that I'm normal. Unexpected spending. A lot of us have saved money and then we just spent it unexpectedly. If you're saving money, you probably wanted to buy an equipment, maybe you wanted to buy a sewing machine or something, and somebody just comes from nowhere with some beautiful story, and then before you know it, you've given out that money, and you end up using the money like that, and then the business that you're supposed to grow, you find out that you've put yourself like 3, 4, 5, 6 months behind. This is your first time being on First Gem. Thank you, Nisi. I see you. Thank you, Ori. I see you. It's good to have all of you, especially the first timers. Good to see you on board, and you can be sure that you're in the best community, because we are definitely here to help you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Abosede. You learned 2 years ago to separate personal money from business money. Abosede Folari, thank you. I might be leveraging on your experience, Abosede, to tell us some more about that. And I'm sure since you learned to separate your personal money from your business money, it's been a worthwhile venture. I mean, it helps you grow your business because you are very focused and then you have money about that. All right, thank you. Okay, so funding gap. You wanted to expand, but you lacked funding. How many of you have wanted to expand but you lacked funding? Please show by raise of hand. You wanted to expand but you lacked funding. That's why we are here. We want to show you how to expand. How can First Bank support you? How can we give you money? And the interesting thing is that First Bank, we have this only single digit loan in the industry. We give out our first gem funds at 9% per annum. When you say 9% per annum, that's less than 1% every month. I mean, you can't have it better anywhere. So today we are going to be telling you how to access funds. How can we support you? And the beautiful thing about our first gem funds is that it's strictly for women. We don't give that loan to men. So you can be sure that we've carefully prepared that loan for women alone, so that the men will not dip into it and reduce our quota. So it's fully for women. So long as your business is 51% business ownership, you can be sure that definitely you're going to get that money. Now, show me also by raise of hand if you ever felt overwhelmed. You're just overwhelmed that I cannot manage this business. There's just too much hustle. There's just too much wahala. I'm sure I am not alone, as I can see from the show of hands. Thank you, my very interactive audience. Thank you, thank you. So we are all together. So today we are here to learn together. We are here to see how we can address all of these issues. How can we stop mixing our money so that we know that our money is strictly money? Money for business, we use it strictly for business. How can we stop unexpected spending? How can you stop dipping your money into the money that you've saved and then you use it to grow your business? How can you address the funding gap? You want to expand, but you lack funding. Meanwhile, First Bank is just a stone throw away. How can you access that funding? We'll show you how to do that. There's no need for you to feel overwhelmed. You are in a company of sisters that have similar issues, and we are here together. It says iron sharpens iron. We are here together to rub minds on what we can do differently and what we can do better. Next slide, Magdalene. So, what today is all about? By the end of today's session, we want you to understand what FirstGem is. We want you to learn how to use FirstGem intentionally. We want you to discover how structure creates growth. I want you to create a simple 90-day money plan. And then finally, we want you to make a real financial commitment to yourself. Let's take that again. We want you to understand what FirstGem is. You've heard about FirstGem, FirstGem, FirstGem. And I'm glad to see that several people are telling me that today is their first time of being on this session. Best decision we could have made. This is the best use of the 2 hours that you have, that you're spending here, that you could have used it for today. So today we are going to tell you what exactly FirstGem is. We want to show you how to use FirstGem intentionally. We want to tell you how to discover how structure creates growth in your business. We also want to show you how to create a simple 90-day money plan, and then we'll show you how to make a real financial commitment to yourself. So this section is going to be very interactive, not theory. So I like the fact that we are using the chat bar. Please keep using the chat bar. Please keep using it, and so that we can have the best of the session. You can move to the next slide. So, what is FirstGem? FirstGem is First Bank dedicated proposition for women. It's designed to help women grow their businesses sustainably, build savings and wealth, access funding opportunities, and learn, connect, and grow. So, FirstGem is a whole community. It's beyond the products. So, we have a suite of products for women, and it's dedicated to help women grow their businesses sustainably. It's built to help them build savings and wealth, and to access the funding opportunities that we have in the bank. And it's also built to help us learn, connect, and grow together. Over the past 4 days, we've been learning together. We've been connecting together. I'm sure some of us have made a few friends here and there. That is the whole essence. How can we now leverage those friendships to grow our business? First Gem understands women's realities. Many women entrepreneurs work hard, but they lack structure. They save inconsistently, they struggle with cash flow, they cannot easily access funding, and then they carry financial pressure alone. First Gem was designed to solve these realities. The question is, are you making use of those realities? That's why we're here together. How can we address all of that? Next slide, Magdalene. So the truth about business growth, hustle brings money, but it's structure that keeps the money, and discipline helps you to grow your money. So no matter how much you hustle and the money comes in, if you don't have a structure, you'll not be able to keep that money. If you don't have discipline, you'll not be able to grow the money. That is the difference between surviving and building wealth. I was listening to Ibukun Awosika, and she was saying that at the initial stage of your business, that's not the time for you to buy a Ashwebi. Save that money. If Ashwebi comes, wear the color that you have. You don't necessarily need to buy that Ashwebi. So women will have to be very disciplined. Most times they're very emotional. My friend is doing this one. I have to do this. My friend is wearing a 1 million naira wig. You want to do that? No. Discipline is very, very important. You need to have discipline to grow your business. At some point in your business, you also will be able to attain that height where you can do some other things. But at the level where you're building your business, it's not the time for you to be doing some things that other people are doing. Run your own unique race, face your front, and do what you have to do. But please make sure that when you bring in that money, you should have a structure in place that helps you keep the money. So that's why if you have a business account, you not just go into the business account anyhow and go and take money and use it to buy Ashwebi. Because which narration will you use to bring the money out of the account? Definitely, it's going to be hard for you to do that. So we need to be very, very disciplined. Yeah, discipline is very, very important. So again, we talk about hustle. Let me just recap again. Hustle brings in the money, but structure helps you keep the money. When you have a structure in place, you have a corporate account where you put in all of the funds, it helps you keep the money. Don't just bring it out anyhow. You're keeping your books at the end of the month, you're reviewing your books at the end of the month. You just make sure that there is a structure in place. It helps. It really, 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 really helps. That is the difference between surviving and building wealth. So I'm sure every woman here, you want to move beyond surviving to building wealth. You can see, I mean, this woman is building something and she's really building it big because she has a structure in place and she has something in mind that she wants to do. Next slide, please. So, what are the first gem growth pillars? We have 4 first gem growth pillars. Number 1 is smart account structure. Smart account structure. So, if I may ask you here, how many of us have an account? You know, it's not just having a personal account, or having a personal account is just the beginning of it, but you also need to have a corporate account. You need to open a corporate account, register your company with the CAC, Corporate Affairs Commission. There are people out there that can help you. It's even a very simple process. Please make sure you register your company. Register your company. It helps a lot. It does help a lot. If you are doing the business in your personal name, if you want to go for a loan, you will not be able to access the loan. Like right now, we are giving grants. We say we are going to give grants, but we're not going to give it to you in your individual business name because there's no guarantee that if we give it to you in your personal business name, you're not going to use it for Ashwebi, you're not going to use it for a week, you're not going to use it for interesting things, you're not go and dash it to your husband and then you go and give it to somebody else. But when you have a smart business structure, when you have an account in place, you've opened your corporate account and you're running it the way it should be, it helps. So please, if you are yet to open a FirstGem corporate account, please make sure you do that now. Find out how to register your account with CAC. It is very easy. Just go to their website and you'll be able to register your account. Please register your account if you are yet to do so. So I'm not teaching you theory. I'm teaching you what I have done. I had to register my account. You know, I came in ready. I registered my business name. You know, I had several names, and then I mean, you were able to approve one of those business names. So please make sure that you register your business and then you open a corporate account in the name of that business. Number 2, savings and wealth creation. When you now finally open your account, please make sure you're saving. When you're making money from your business, please make sure you're saving. And when you save, you can invest those funds and can use it for other things. So please make sure that you save and then you have wealth creation. How do we open the FirstGem account? You can open the FirstGem account by walking into our nearest branch. In fact, we can even do that online. You can do that online and then you open your FirstGem account, or just walk into the nearest First Bank branch where you can just walk into the nearest First Bank branch to do that. And then the third one is have a business-friendly funding. Business-friendly funding. So, I mean, you've seen that you're saving money and all of that, but it's not enough. How can you have business-friendly funding? And that's where the FirstGem funds come in. We give you single-digit loan. It comes at 9%. We'll tell you more about that during the course of this exercise. That is why we are here. And then the last one is education and community support. We are here. Most times you can't do it alone. They say two heads are better than one, two good heads are better than one. You find out that sometimes something looks very overwhelming to you, but there's somebody out there that has done it. And then when you discuss with somebody in less than 5 minutes, a problem you've carried for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, somebody shows you how to resolve that. That helps a lot. So you have education and community. That helps us a lot. Next slide, please. All right. So what are our first gem growth pillars? We talked about it. So smart account structure. We already talked about that. So without structure, look at this. Look at this picture now. Without structure, see how all the money is. But still with structure, there's clarity, there's control, there's growth, there's tracking, and you're ready for fund. You're ready for funding. If you come to First Bank for a loan, we are definitely going to be asking you for a lot of things. If you don't have that structure in place, there's no way you can say this is what I have. There's no way you can be able to present your books. So we need to put structure in place. So back to what we're saying, we say many women mix business money and personal money, creating confusion, stress, poor tracking, and lack of growth visibility. The problem, when everything is in one account, you cannot see what your business is truly earning. So what is the solution? Separate structure creates clarity. When your money is organized, your business becomes visible and funding becomes possible. So please, women, we're encouraging us, make sure that you don't miss your personal business with your personal issues with your business account. Make sure that you run your account properly, and that way you can be sure that when it comes to a time to secure funds for your business, you'll be able to do that. Beyond that, even if you don't need funds, you're able to see what it is, and then you can track your money, and then you can use the money for better things. Next slide, please. So we also talked about savings and wealth creation. Savings is not what is left after spending. Savings should come first. Just like your tithes, after you've paid your tithes, the next thing you'll do to save. Emergency protection, a safety net when the unexpected happens. Expansion readiness, when you save, it makes you ready to expand. Fund your next move without stress. It gives you peace of mind. It gives you financial confidence in every season. I'm sure you can all testify. If there's money in your account, there's that confidence that comes. You don't just feel anyhow. But if you don't have money, that's when you now be feeling like, oh, so you just feel as if, oh no, can I do this? Can I not do that? But when there's money, it gives you that confidence. I'm telling you, when you know that there's money in your account, you just feel as if you're on top of the world. So it's good to save money. Please let us be financially disciplined. Yeah. You said you already have a business account already. Do I still need FirstGem account? So the interesting thing is, before we can give you a FirstGem loan, it has to be a FirstGem corporate account, and you can easily migrate your regular corporate account into the FirstGem scheme code. So, Olushola, they know that's it. Yes, you already have a business account. It's a seamless migration. When you walk into your branch, they'll tell you how to migrate the process. Thank you. How to migrate the account to a FirstGem scheme code. So, talking about savings and wealth creation, it gives you long-term wealth. You build something that lasts beyond you because it's a business thing. It helps you. All right. Next slide, please. Thank you, Ayomide. Ayomide tells us that savings has really helped her to rebuild her business. You can't overemphasize that. There's nothing as good as your own money. When you have your own money, you can expand your business. You can do it at your own time and convenience. Not that you're waiting for somebody that will promise you money today and you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. No, no, no. When you save, you are in business. You're in charge of your business. So what are the first gem growth pillars? We talked about funding. So we have a business-friendly funding at 9% per annum. I talked about 9% per annum. If you look at 9% per annum, that's less than 1% every month. Funding works best when you are financially disciplined, when your business has structure, when your transactions are visible, and when your money habits are consistent. Let's take that again. It says funding works best when you are financially disciplined. This financial discipline that we are talking about, it's not only about buying ice cream with your money, but it's about using your money for the right things. It's about when you've saved for something for your business to decide that this is what I'm going to do. You close your eyes to all other distractions, especially as women. It's when you save that money, that's when you realize that there are some needs in the house that needs to be done. Please be financially disciplined. Your business has structure. Make sure that your transactions are visible, and make sure that your money habits are consistent. Good structure increases funding opportunities. FirstGem connects women to funding options designed for their realities. Assets should not depend on luck. It should depend on preparation. In this part of the world, we are very spiritual. Most times, when we are supposed to be planning, we're just praying and praying and praying and praying and praying and praying. But then, God has given us a brain to be able to use our brains as well. So please don't depend on luck. Make sure you are prepared. Make sure that you know what it takes, and make sure you do it. And you're already in the right direction. That's why you're here. Right step in the right direction. So FirstGem growth pillars that we talked about, we have an education education and community support. This is our education and community support that we have here. Growth is easier when you learn and connect. So first gem, what does first gem do? It provides financial literacy. You're able to understand money deeply. So I'm happy to announce to you that this is one out of several of such events that we are going to be having, where we are going to be rubbing minds together, where people will come together to tell you that this is what you can do. So we'll be teaching ourselves financial literacy. Just look out for our emails. We are going to have a community where we network together and we can do things together. Number two, business skills. We're able to grow strategically because we are going to be rubbing minds. We are going to be learning from the best in the industry. You know, we talked about on the very first day, we talked about design thinking. That is growing strategically. Those are business skills that we have honed over time, and we're going to be having a lot more of that. We're also going to be having people that have been made a success in the business industry come and speak to us. We're also going to be networking, connect with women that understand. And then we're also going to have mentorship. Like I said, we're going to learn from those ahead of you. So those that have done it, they'll be able to tell you, most times, some things look so hard. Sometimes it's like a young lady that is trying to cook and then she thinks she has made a mess of the food. But a woman that has grown over the years, we just look and just smile. And we just one little trick. She has turned the food around and everything comes out well. So that's what mentorship is all about. People that have gone ahead of you, they'll be able to guide you and direct you and help you prevent pitfalls. First Gem community is able to bring us together and all of that. So meet Ada. Ada sells fashion items online. Before now, she used to mix all her money together. She had no savings. She couldn't track profits, and she constantly borrowed money. But after becoming intentional, she opened a dedicated account. She opened a First Gem corporate account. She started monthly savings. She controlled her expenses, and she became more financially confident. More income does not always solve money problems. Better structure does. So are you an Ada here today? Before you came for this training, you used to mix all your money together. You had no savings. You could not track your profits. You were constantly borrowing money. I believe that in the next, as you're living here now, you're already writing. You're becoming more intentional and you're opening your account if you are yet to open one, or if you are mixing everything together, you open a dedicated account. Remember the word dedicated account, and you start your savings. If your business brings in money every day, don't wait until every month to save. Start saving on a daily basis. You control your expenses, and then you become more financially confident. When you're financially stable, when you're financially stable on your own. When you have that money, you are more confident and nothing will shake you anyhow. You are able to talk, that yes, I have money in my account and nobody can just bamboozle you anyhow. Next slide. If you're learning, say yay. Let me see a top of hand. Say yes, 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 yes. If you're learning something new today, if you're enjoying the session, let me hear you say yes, yes, yes. I want the yes to be 3. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Janet. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, good to see that we are learning. Good to see that we are learning. So we have a worksheet that we'll be looking at. But before the worksheet, growth starts with one clear goal. Growth starts with one clear goal. Trying to fix everything at once creates confusion. Today, you will choose one financial priority. Most times you have 5, 10, 15, 20 things that you want to do. No, we want to start small. Thank you. I can see Nisi saying she used to be an Ada until she found herself here. Now she's going to differentiate her profit and save. Thank you, Ada. Nisi, you've made my day. That is why we are here, to all learn and become better. So I want you to think. I want you to pause and think. It says growth starts with one clear goal. Trying to fix everything at once creates confusion. Today, you choose one financial priority. Pick your single most important financial goal for 2026. Focus. Direct your energy and decisions towards that one priority. Act. Take the first concrete step within the next 14 days. I'm going to pause here so that we can look at the slide and think about it. Number 1, choose your single most important financial goal for 2026. If you are not, if it's not too personal, do you want to drop it on the chat? Let's see if you want to share. If not, you can leave it personal. Just write it where you alone can see. Direct your energy and your decisions towards that one priority. Take that first concrete step within the next 14 days. So I'll share mine with you. This year in January, I decided I was going to publish. No, not this year. Late last year. For over 3 years, I've been carrying a burden in my heart. I wanted to write a book. I wasn't sure. I wanted to write a book. I would just keep dropping the ideas somewhere, dropping the ideas somewhere, dropping the ideas somewhere. And somehow I have a group of accountability members. And we had a meeting and they gave me a deadline of December. They gave me a deadline of December 13 to publish that book. And I was like, wow, that forced me. And I went to the drawing board. I didn't make December 13, but as at December 20, that book was already on seller. I was able to publish the book. So I want you to push yourself. Have one single goal. What is your single most important financial goal for 2026? Put a date to it. Put a date to it and make sure that you do it. And that book has sold over 600 copies. I'm not where I want to be yet. I want to sell over 5,000 copies before the end of the year. But because I had a goal, I was able to publish that book. The book is right now on Amazon. The book is on Seller, and the book is in bookshops as well. I've sold several copies of it. Why? Because I started with one clear goal. So the question to you is, what is your one clear goal? What is it that you want to achieve before the end of the year? Thank you. Changing our energy source from diesel to 10 kVA solar system. Thank you very much, Onye. Thank you for sharing. So I like the fact that you've picked your single most important financial goal for 2026. It talks about directing your energy and decisions towards that one priority. You know, writing my book was tough because when I decided to write the book was towards the end of the year. And if you know what the banking profession is all about, you know that that is when you have a lot of things to do. You are doing budgeting, you are doing strategy, you are doing a lot of things. I remember there was a particular night when I started writing. I started writing around 11. And when I looked at my clock, it was 4 a.m. And if you live in Lagos, you know that 4 a.m. is when you should start preparing to go to the office. So I quickly took my shower, and then the next thing I had to go to work. But I had to put in all of that. And that was how I was able to achieve my goal. So when you choose your goal, it will help you to focus. You'll be able to take off all of the distractions, and then you'll be able to achieve your goal. Act as well. So you are able to take the first concrete step. So within the next 14 days, when we say act, you know, when you leave the acting to a very long time, you never achieve it. So put a time to it. The next 14 days from today is the 19th of June. So take that first concrete step within the next 14 days. 14 days is 19th of June. Please write it down and track yourself. 19th of June, go back and say, how well have I done on this, my goal? So let's move on to the next slide. Thank you. I hope you are writing and not just listening. Make sure you're writing. I say I want to increase my inventory. Perfect. Make sure by June 19, when you go back, you're able to see that equipment and resources are improves our production efficiency. Thank you. I see Suliat. My goal is to be able to make stable income before the year runs out. How much is this? Before the year runs out, you need to break this down. Yeah, I like your goals, Suliat, but you need to break it down further. How will you achieve all of that? When you say stable income, what exactly? So you need to be very clear about it. So Leah, you've done a great job, but you need to further break this down. Thank you. Well done, well done, well done. But please further break it down into actionable goals, and then you'll be able to track yourself. In the next 14 days, on the 19th, when you look at this, how would you have done? Would you have made any money out of that? So Suliat, well done, but please further break this down into actionable goals. Well done. Creating a brand for your business. Fine. What kind of brand are you looking at, Anastasia? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I like the fact that we're already thinking and already coming up with this. But in the next 14 days, I want us to sit down and create action steps, create milestones for this. You know, right now, I've learned over time that when you work with a coach, it helps you. So I have a coach that I work with. She calls herself the finishers coach. This woman is very aggressive. Sometimes she gets on my nerves. So what does she do? She tells you that every day you should dedicate at least 30 minutes to your goal. So every day I'm giving her a report of what I've done. This is what I want to do. She tells you if you want to sell so number of books, you should post on social media. You should do this one. 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 I'm a very private person. I don't like talking to people on a normal day. But you know, this has pushed me when she talked about it. Almost everywhere I go now, I'm selling my book. I see my colleague and we are talking. And the next day, oh, you know, I've published a book. You like to have a copy? When you have a focus, when you have a goal, and every day you dedicate 20, 30 minutes to thinking about your goal, there's no way you not achieve it. So I want to encourage you. Dedicate 30 minutes every day to your goal. Keep thinking about that goal, that one goal that you've written. Dedicate 30 minutes to it, and you see how well you do by the 19th. Making your new business of the spice production nice. Please, actionable steps towards all of this. And by the 19th, please come back and see how well you're doing. All right. Bookkeeping, know your numbers. So it's not just enough for you to be doing all of this. You need to know your numbers. Many businesses struggle not because sales are low, but because records are unclear. Good bookkeeping helps you. Number one, it helps you know your cost versus your selling price, understand your margins and profitability. You know, most times you think you're profitable, but you're really not profitable. So you need to know your numbers, understand your margins and profitability. I know there are so many tools out there that can help you. I think I've seen bookkeeping for dummies and all of that. Please go out there, reach out to ChatGPT. There are so many ways to learn and all of that. And then there are people around. That's why we have this community. That's why I have this forum. Reach out to people that have done all of this, people that are in a similar business with you, and they'll be able to guide you. But you need to know what your cost versus your selling price is, so that you don't think you're making profit. Meanwhile, all of your so-called income is going into cost. Number two, what are your markups and your margins? You need to calculate true profitability. We might not be able to do all of that today, but these are things that you can learn on your own. One thing I know that is that when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Take note of some of these things and note them that these are the things I want to learn, and you'll be sure at the opportunities that will come your way. Go online, go and read on them. But definitely, like we said, like we promised you, this is the first of several seasons that we are going to be having. We are going to have a lot of opportunities to learn. But pending when we come to you with more details on this topic on your own, please go and study how to do that. Then we're also talking about track costs. Monitor your raw materials and your expenses. Monitor your raw materials and your expenses. Are there some things you can change for the other? Are there cheaper ways of doing your business? Are there better ways of doing your business? Accurate records. Make sure you maintain clean financial documentation. And that's why you need an account. If you have an account and as you're doing all of this, you're putting your money in there, you're putting all of your money there, it's very easy for you to do. At any point in time, you can request for your financial statement. You can even do that by yourself by schooling online from your digital platforms, and you can track. So I want us to put on the chat bar, if you cannot track it, you cannot grow it. If you cannot track it, you cannot grow it. I want to see it on the chat board, on the chat box. Please write it down. If you cannot track it, you cannot grow it. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I want us to write it there. If you cannot track it, you cannot grow it. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Ruth. I want to see more, more, more. If you cannot track it, you cannot grow it. Thank you. If you cannot track it, you cannot grow it. If you cannot track it, you cannot grow it. That's going to be our buzzword for this week. If you cannot track it, you cannot grow it. Thank you. Thank you, Adenike. Thank you. Thank you, Okuchi. I see you. Thank you, Clara. Thank you, Kome. I see you. Thank you, Rita. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you cannot grow it, you cannot. If you cannot track it, you cannot grow it. Karon Tua. Thank you, Taibat. Thank you, Alice. I see you. Thank you, Fatima. Thank you, Nisi. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we'll track it this week. We are going to track it and we are going to grow it. Thank you, Chisom. I see you. Thank you, Nisi. I see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oriel, I see you. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So this week we are going to track it and we are going to do it. Olubi, I see you. We'll track it and we'll do it. This week we track it and we'll do it. Thank you. Next slide, Magdalene. All right. So we're also going to be talking about business planning and structure. Growth needs more than hard work. Strong businesses are built with clear goals, defined products or services, organized operations, and a sustainable structure. I'll take that again. It takes more than hard work, but clear goals. That's what I was talking about. And when you talked about you want to do 20 million or thereabouts, it has to be clear. You have to break it down. Defined products and services. What exactly are you doing, Bugwero? Or you have your defined products and services. You also have to have organized operations and a sustainable structure. You need to have something in place that if you are not around, you'll be able to run that business. That business will be able to. So it takes time. So the questions to ask ourselves is, what problem does my business solve? How do I make money consistently? What systems support my growth? A structured business grows faster and survives longer. I'm going to pause on this slide for like 30 seconds. I want you to ask yourself that question as a business owner. What problem does my business solve? How do I make money consistently? What systems support growth? I'll speak about my own business. What problem does my business solve? So I run a business, Ronkiji Consult. What does it do? What problem does it solve? I have a book. That book is just like the springboard to other things. It helps people solve problems of weariness as a caregiver, of having issues generally. You're just tired of life. You have one challenge or the other. It gives encouragement. So my problem solves discouragement problems in people. In fact, that's what I would say. So I give hope. That's what I do. How do I make money consistently? By selling my book and by letting people know this is what I do and this is what I offer. What systems support growth? I'm still trying to fish that out. But what systems support my growth? Of course, I have an account, and then I have an account where I put my money into. I have a continuous system of selling the books and making sure it gives back. And beyond that, I'm also looking for creative ways of selling to customers. I'm also looking beyond selling to customers. I'm also looking at creative way of telling them what I can offer. Go to events, encourage people, and all of that. Those are some of the things. So a structured business grows faster and survives longer. Like you, I'm learning. So we all keep on learning and we keep on ticking to make things very good. Next slide, please. All right. So you need to be investor ready, be funding ready. So we said First Bank is giving out grants to people. And then we call for applications, and we see a lot of interesting applications. People did not take their time to fill those applications. When you see opportunities for funding in your business, it makes the best use of it. Make sure that you give it your very best shot, because you can never be sure. This is a grant we are talking about. It's not money you are taking back. Oh, it's not a loan we are giving you. This grant, this call for pitch that we asked for. Please be investor ready, be funding ready. Investors and lenders look beyond passion. They look need you to present your business clearly, because that shows that you know what you're doing. They want to understand your value proposition, why your business matters. They want to see your financial records. They want to see your cash flow. They want to see your sales. They want to see your expenses. And then they also want to see your good plan. So we are going to pause here again for another 1 minute. So my question to you, Janet, is this. Janet, are you investor ready? What is your unique business value proposition? Suliat, do you keep financial records? What's your cash flow like? What are your sales like? What are your expenses like? Adenike, what is your growth plan? Where is your business headed? Where do you want your business to be in the next 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years? I want us to ponder on that. Bring out your pen and answer those questions. What is your value proposition? Why does your business matter? Do you have financial records? Which is why if you keep an account, it will help you. You just stumble of it into it, and then you don't have to worry yourself. You can see all of that from your business, from your account statement. You can see what your sales are. You can see you can see all of that from it. Then where is your business headed? Every day, spend at least 30 minutes reflecting on how you want your business to be better. All right, so we can move on to the next slide. I hope you are ready. I hope you are writing. If it's making sense, I want you to say yes. If it's making sense, please say yes. What other word can I use? Just to track it, yeah. If it's making sense, right, track it there. I want you to put it there. Track it. Yes. Thank you. Track it, track it, track it. Yeah, makes sense. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, track it. Makes sense. Thank you. All right. So now this is where we are going to have our practicals. This is our worksheet. Magdalene, you have a copy of the worksheet now. If you can just drop it there so people can pick it up. So this is our worksheet. This is where we are doing our practicals here. Please make sure you bring out your pen and your paper. My top 2026 goals. Choose the goal that matters to you most. You're off. Magdalene?
Yes, so I'm trying to share the worksheet on the chat. So once I'm
Okay.
done,
All right. Thank you, Nisi. Thank you, Ngozi. I see you. Thank you, Lubi. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony. I see you. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Suliat. Thank you, Fatima. I see you. Thank you, Ayomide. Thank you, Lushola Adenuga. Oluwashel Jacobson. I see you. Thank you. I see you, Karomtiwa Anesthesia. Thank you. Thank you. So please, as soon as she drops that worksheet, let's keep our copy. Yeah, thank you. The worksheet is there now. So I'm going to give us 5 minutes to go through the worksheet and to fill it in. It's your personal worksheet, so please fill it. And then in the next 14 days, look at it again. Make sure you're looking at it daily. We said every day we are going to commit 30, we are going to commit at least 30 minutes to our goals and see what we're doing. So I'll give us 5 minutes to do this. So I'm still here, but I'm just giving us time. So we'll be back at 12:52. So please make sure you're writing. But in the meantime, I'm still going to be talking. What are your top goals for 2026? What is that one goal that matters most to you right now? How do you grow your business sales, increase revenue and customer base? How do you build savings, investments? How can you create a financial safety net and grow wealth? How can you access business funding? How do you secure capital to scale your business? How do you separate your personal and your business money? How can you create clear financial boundaries? Make sure you're writing, make sure you're thinking, make sure you're writing, make sure you're thinking, make sure you're writing, make sure you're thinking. Okay, somebody says her name is Maureen Zemian Bamwak, but it's showing a different name here. All right, Maureen, okay, your name is showing as Janet. All right, that's noted. We'll address that and we'll also take notes and make sure we get in touch with you accordingly. Boluwatife, please take note of that. Thank you, Maureen. That's noted. Thank you, and apologies for that. We'll address that accordingly. Thank you. Don't log out. Oh, I didn't say you should log out. Oh, I didn't say you should log out. I'm just saying be writing. Be writing. We are here. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere at all. How do you feel the worksheets? You feel it by writing on your in your book and your paper. It's a personal listen. Yeah. So thank you. 2 more minutes. We have 2 more minutes. Please, I didn't say you should log out. We are all here. Don't go anywhere. I'm just saying make sure you're writing. We'll reconvene the training. So please stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Don't go anywhere. Thank you. What is the one goal that matters to you most to you right now? How can you grow your business sales? How can you build savings and investments? How can you access business funding? How can you separate your business and your personal one? So we have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Make sure you're writing. Make sure you're writing. Make sure you're writing. So while we're writing, let me go to the question bar to see. Somebody says I haven't collected a loan before and I'm scared to take one because I haven't really mastered my numbers and how to scale my profit. So she wants First Bank to give her insight on how she can figure out her numbers and scale. Hmm. So this is not something we can readily cover here, but number one, you need to have an account. When you have your account, you'll be able to see all of this. Every bank has a credit rating. You'll be able to see, oh, this is what makes you and then based on your credit rating, credit rating is dependent on a lot of things, where you live, what the kind of business you do, and all of that. And based on that, we'll be able to tell you the kind of funding we can give to you. But if you say you've not mastered your numbers and how to scale profit, so the loan we are giving to you is a single digit loan. It comes at 9%. That's why you need to be very careful the kind of loans that you get. If your business that you're getting, if your business is at the infancy stage, you shouldn't go and get businesses that you'll be paying interest rates of over 32%. No, that's why we have this single digit funding. When we also talk about when we also talk about growing your business, sometimes it doesn't have to be a loan. It might be that you have grants. Grants are things that you don't pay back. They just give it to you to support your business, and that way you're able to grow. So, I mean, we called for this. There was a call for application for people to win grants, but very few people answered that. So, you need to be on the lookout for opportunities like that. So, somebody says, "Is it possible to convert my First Bank corporate account to FirstGem business account?" Yes, it's possible. Just go into the nearest branch and tell them you want to migrate your account to the FirstGem corporate account scheme code. So, that's it. All right. So, back now. So, I'm sure by now we've all written down what we want to do. You can move on to the next slide. Thank you. So, why does one goal matter? It helps you to be clear. You know exactly where your energy should go. It helps you make better decisions. Every choice aligns with your priority. It gives you easier discipline. There's a less temptation to scatter your focus, and then there's faster progress. Concentrated effort compounds over time. You know, it's just like when you decide that you want to buy a car, you just be seeing cars, 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 cars everywhere. So that's the same thing. That's why you shouldn't have too many goals. That's why, I mean, we are still learning here at the infancy stage. That's why we are saying why you should have just one goal. I talked about the fact that I said I wanted to write my book in December 2025, and I was able to do that. You know, I mean, by December ending, that book was out. Before the end of December, the book was already on seller, and then the published book was ready by January. So when you have one goal, it helps you. Clarity helps you know where exactly your energy should go. It helps you make better decisions, and then you're able to throw away all of the distractions and everything. And then you have easier discipline. There's less temptation to scatter your focus, and it gives you faster progress. Next slide, Maria. So, how can FirstGem support me? So we are going to play our first. We are going to play our first. We have a video. So I don't know if we are ready. We want to play that video so that we'll tell you how we can support you, and then we'll go into further discussions on how this can be done. Admin, please, can you help me with the first gem video? Thank you. Magdalene, do you want to bring down your screen while we wait for the video? Thank you. So I like your one goals. I like your goals. I want to open an innovation hub for students. Wow, this is beautiful. Thank you. So Annie, I want you beyond this, I want you to break this down so that you're tracking on a monthly basis, so that you're sure you're making progress. Yeah, I'll pause now for the video. Okay, thank you. The video can go up though. Thank you. All right. I see my goal is to increase your supply chain, reduce operational costs. Nice. These goals, we need to break them down further to increase revenue and customer base. You need to be clear about the revenue. What are you increasing your revenue from? From what to what? You want to increase your customer base. What are you increasing your customer base to? From what to what? Access business funding. What exactly are you looking at? Access to business friendly loans. Like how much are you looking at? What kind of loan are you looking at? What kind of digit loan are you looking at? So I mean, there are a lot of things. I see our goals. I see our goals, but we need to make them more. We need to make them clearer. Are we ready for the video now? All right, Magdalene, we can come.
Every woman
Okay.
has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With FirstGem funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow with a dream worth building. And sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With FirstGem funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why FirstGem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, FirstGem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. FirstGem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. FirstGem, a partner in progress. Join FirstGem today.
All right, thank you very much. I hope you've been able to see some of that. Magdalene, back to our slides. Thank you. All right. So, how can FirstGem support you? Check the areas where FirstGem can help you reach your goal. So, savings for wealth creation. Definitely, we have that. We help you save for wealth creation so that you can build long-term financial security. We have discounts and reduced charges. We have some partnerships where you can have access to discounts and reduce costs on your transactions. Access to business friendly loans. Where can you get a capital when you need it the most? We also give financial education and training, which is part of what we are doing. We also have community and network support, and networking support. So these are some of the things that FirstGem can help you do. This is where FirstGem can support you. You can put this in your worksheet as well. How can FirstGem support you? So you're thinking of how to save for wealth creation. FirstGem can support you here. You're looking at discounts and reduced charges. FirstGem can support you here. You're looking at access to business-friendly loans. FirstGem can support you. We talked about our 9% single-digit loan. Can get as much as 7 million. We also have financial education and training. These are some of the things that we do. We also have community and networking supporting. These are all of the things that FirstGem can do for you. Next slide. So Still working on our worksheets, because this is not just going to be a theory session. Like we said, it's going to be a practical one. What are now your top two focus areas? You've identified that your goal that you want to do. What are your two focus areas? We talked about breaking it down. So from everything you've explored today, I want you to identify the two areas that will make the biggest difference in your financial life right now. Write them down and keep them visible. So focus area one, what is your first priority? And what is your second priority? So I'm going to pause a bit to allow us to write. So you've listed down your top goal, but what are the focus areas? What are you going to be working on immediately? What's your first priority? So are we ready? I'm sure by now we have written out our focus areas, priority one, priority two. So let's move on to the next one. Thank you. Next slide, Magdalene. I'm sure by now our worksheet is filled up. So what's your 90-day money plan? Fill in your numbers, be honest and realistic. This is your plan. You're not competing with anybody. This is your own plan. What is your 90-day money plan? Fill in your numbers, be honest, be realistic. This is your plan. So what's your monthly business income? How much can you save monthly? And expense, how much can you reduce? Even a small consistent savings amount builds powerful momentum over 90 days. So still on our worksheets, this is your 90-day money plan. Fill in your numbers, be honest and realistic. This is your own plan. What's your monthly business income? How much can you save monthly? What expense can you reduce? So even a small, consistent saving amount builds up powerful momentum over 90 days. I'll give us 30 seconds before we move on to the next slide. All right, so we'll move on to the next slide. Magdalene. So why 90 days matter? 90 days is just enough to build new habits. Consistent action over 90 days rewires your financial behavior. It helps improve discipline. Each small win strengthens your commitment. It helps you see visible financial progress. Real results appear when you stay the course. So small actions create powerful changes. So we've talked about 14 days, and then after 14 days, 90 days. What exactly do you want to do over 90 days? So I mean, this is a lot of we've said a lot of things, but just try it out and you find out that all these habits compound over time. So why 90 days matters is enough time for you to build new habits. It helps you to improve discipline, and it helps you see visible financial progress. We can move on to the next slide, please. So, my commitments, and we are saying it like a pledge. If you can see if you can see me, you see that my hand is up. You know, the same way you say your pledge when you say I pledge to Nigeria, my country. So I pledge. This is my commitments, and I want you to take the same. My commitment that this is the moment everything becomes real. I mean, this is when everything becomes real. Everything will be seen. So I want you to write your commitment below. Within the next 14 days, I commit to write it down. I will use my FirstGem account to do so, 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 and so. So if you've not yet opened a FirstGem account, please make sure you go and open one. If you've not yet registered your account, please make sure you go and register one. If you've not yet opened a FirstGem corporate account, please make sure you do that. Register your account and open a FirstGem corporate account. That is the only way you can access our single-digit fund. Like I said, we don't give that single-digit fund on personal accounts because we are not sure what you want to use the money for, but you have to make sure that you give it on a savings, on a corporate account, on a FirstGem corporate account. So I want you to write your commitment. Your commitment is your first step towards financial freedom. FirstGem is with you every step of the way. Next slide, Magdalene. So, why commitment changes everything? Writing down goals is one of the most powerful acts of commitment you can make. It transforms vague intentions into concrete plans and concrete plans into real results. So when you are committed, it helps you to increase your accountability, it builds your confidence, and it encourages consistency. So we want you to be committed to what it is you say you're going to do. I mean, you spent 4 days, 4 valuable days of your life, two hours every day, 8 hours to come and listen to the FirstGem series of lectures. We talked about design thinking. We talked about creating effective ads at minimal cost. We've also talked about customer retention. And today we are telling you how FirstGem can support you. What is your commitment? Are you going to open your FirstGem account now? Are you going to register your account now? Please commit to it and make sure that you're tracking yourself. And that is the only way it can make a difference. You know, so many times you hear so many things and you're just like tomorrow. Do it now. You've committed that you're going to do it. So please, I encourage you that your workbook, make sure that your commitment, you look at it and you feel it. Next slide. So what happens when you use FirstGem well? FirstGem is more than a tool, it's a system. When you engage with FirstGem intentionally, these are some of the things that you get. Stronger business growth, financial clarity for smarter decisions and expansion. It gives you better control of your money. You know exactly where every naira goes. It reduces financial stress. Clarity replaces anxiety when you have a plan, and then your money starts working for you. Readiness of opportunity. You are prepared to act when the right moment arrives, and it improves discipline. Habits form naturally when structures are in place. You know, I've realized that it's like money has wings of its own. It's just like somebody is out there waiting for you. When they pay you one, when you have one big money, that's when somebody will now tell you one cock and bull story. Somebody will tell you one story and touch your compassionate heart, and then before you know it, that money has gone. Well, that person is not only asking you for money, the person has asked like 10 people for money, and at the end of the day, that person ends up being richer than you. But if you have a plan for your money, you'll be able to say, no, sorry, I can't help at this time. So that's why you need structure. That's why you need to have a plan. That's why you need to commit yourself to this is what I want to see my business do. This is what I want to do. I mean, I have money now. I want to invest it into my business. I want to use it for this. I want to use it for that. And that way your money will not have wings and fly away on its own. One of the things you said today is that we're not going to spend money that we don't have. We're not going to be using money to buy a yashoebi when you have the same color of dress. So those are some of the things. Next slide. So, key takeaways. These principles are the foundation of lasting financial growth. We want you to keep them close and return to them often. Structure beats hustle. Remember, we talked about that. Working hard without a system leads to burnout. Structure channels your energy into real progress. Discipline beats shortcuts. Quick fixes do not build wealth. Consistent discipline choices compound over time. Consistency builds wealth. Small repeated actions done with intention create extraordinary results. Financial growth is intentional. You have to be intentional. Nobody will do it for you. You have to grow your business yourself. And like we said, we have a community here. Let's make sure that we leverage it. Next slide. So we are rounding up. Start today, not someday. All those things you've written down, start today. Be committed. The best time to begin is now. Your financial future is built one intentional action at a time. Want you to complete your worksheet? Put your goals on paper and make them real. Don't let it be in your head. Though. Make sure you're writing. Put them down. Somebody was asking me, how do you complete the worksheet? Complete it on paper. I expect right now you have a pen and a paper you're writing, or it could be on your phone. You could use that notepad on your phone and write it down. Act on your 14-day commitments. 2 weeks of focused action can shift your entire trajectory. Use FirstGem intentionally. Engage with the platform daily. Your money will thank you. Wealth is built deliberately, not accidentally. You have to be deliberate. You have to be intentional. If you've not yet opened your FirstGem corporate account, please go and open your FirstGem corporate account now, because it is what is built over time that will make you eligible for our loan. We will not give loans to people that cannot show that they can pay back. So please make sure you keep your account well. Make sure you know about your business. Make sure that you have a business growth plan, because nobody wants to give money to business that has no intention of growing. So you need to know how to build a business growth plan. Those are some of the things you need to do. And there are many resources out there that can help you. These are not all the things we can take in one study, in one study, but these are things that will build over time. Next slide, please. So, thank you very much. We are grateful for your time and energy today. This is the beginning of several conversations that we're going to be having. So, FirstGem is committed to empowering women financially. Connect with us, continue your journey with us, stay committed. Magali, please, I need a slide that speaks to the categories that will give FirstGem to. I just want us to have that, and then we'll round off. Please bring up a slide that speaks to the categories of customers that will support under FirstGem funds. Thank you. So I'll go to the chat bar now while we're waiting for the slides to come up. I'll go to the chat bar. All right. Is it possible we get the teaching slides or recorded? Yeah, we'll work on that, and we'll get it across to you. Can the FirstGem account be opened online? Yeah, you can open the regular savings account online, but the corporate account not at this moment. So if you want to open a FirstGem corporate account, you need to go to the nearest branch. But we are working at automating the process, but we are not done with that yet. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you. I see somebody saying my first priority is getting the capital. Second is making the product legalized so that I can go around the world. Yes, that's a good one. Please make sure you register your product. I want to start a ready-to-wear brand. That's good. So you need to break that down further into other areas. What are the examples of the financial areas? I'm not very sure what that question is. That's it. All right. So thank you very much. So in FirstGem, we are very deliberate about the sectors that we support at the moment. So because it's a single-digit fund, we are not yet given to all sectors. Before now, we only had 5 sectors, but we've been able to expand to 7 sectors. So as of today, these are the 7 sectors that FirstGem Fund supports. So we have the food and beverage processing or packaging industry. So we have the confectionaries, catering and restaurant businesses. So we have the transportation business as well. That's logistics, dispatch, delivery services. We also have the beauty and cosmetic products. And then we have the agri and agro-allied products. That's the retail food value chain. We also have healthcare and wellness. Before now, we didn't have healthcare and wellness, but we see that a lot of women play in that space. So when we talk about healthcare and wellness, we talk about spas, we talk about pharmacies, small pharmacies, and all of that. So that's where healthcare comes in. And then we also have education and digital skills, EdTech platforms, and digital skills center. So these are some of it. So education, I was telling you that I'm into consultation and all of that. That's part of education. That's part of the education sector. And then digital skills. We see a lot of people with the EdTech platforms now and digital skills center. So please, I want you to take note of this. If your business falls into any of this category, you can be sure that you're eligible for a FirstGem loan. That FirstGem loan, we can give you as much as 7.5 million, but you need to have run your account for a while. And it has to be a FirstGem corporate account. And we are saying that if you just open your account and you've not run it yet for up to that amount of time, but if you've run your account in another bank, bring us your 6-month statement of account. And we look at it and we see, 12-month statement of account if it is from another bank. But if you've always run your account with First Bank, we'll look at it over 6 months. And if we find you eligible, we'll give you that money. So First Bank is with you all the way. We are not just talking, we are talking and doing. We'll give you funds. I mean, I've seen 1 or 2 people tell us on the chat that they've been able to access that loan, and that loan has been able to do them some good. So what exactly are you waiting for? Make sure you keep your books. That's why we are here, and we are telling you that you should keep your books, so that when you want to collect your loan and we look through the records, to be able to say, yes, this person is eligible and this is it. Fashion sector is not here. No, as of today, no, but is definitely one of the sectors that we are looking at in the nearest future. But as of today, no. What we did was we are starting off gradually, like I said. We are starting off gradually. So as of today, these are the businesses. We looked at businesses where women play in, and also businesses where women don't really play in. And then we came up with these sectors. So, I mean, we've noted your request for the fashion sector, but as of today, no. So that's it. So we would like to inform all those people that sent in their pitch for the top 10, for our top 10 pitch pitch qualifiers, definitely you receive an email before close of business on Monday, and you'll be advised on the next steps on how to go about qualifying for the pitch. How can you win that grant that we've talked about? So if you sent in your pitch, please make sure you're looking out for your email, make sure you're looking out for your text message. Our top 10 applicants will definitely be contacted on when they will come in for a physical pitch. They'll come and present to us and come and defend what they've sent in, and then they'll be eligible to win the grant that we talked about. Just watch out for your emails. Make sure you're on top of your emails. Make sure you're on top of your text messages so that you can know what it is, what your status is. So please be on the lookout for your emails. So I'm open now for questions while I go to the question. And I think I've answered the question already. Yeah. All right. So this is our engaging section now. I mean, there are so many things you want to tell First Bank. There are so many things you want to ask First Bank. This is an opportunity. We have about 30 minutes of time to ask questions and to answer. Or you want to share your experience, just feel free to drop it on the chat bar. So let's know how this goes. So we are open. We are open. We are open. We are open. Somebody is asking, are there specific branches where eligible candidates can easily access the loans, or any branch at all? Any branch at all. First Bank is a one bank policy. We are the same, we render the same services nationwide. So please just feel free to walk into the nearest branch and then they will attend to you. But make sure that you have a corporate account, and that's when you'll be able to do that. Some account managers reach out from First Bank. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm trying to see if there are any questions. Or please feel free. I mean, the chat room is open now. Feel free to drop questions. Is there any question around FirstGem that you want to ask us? Is there any question generally about the women products in First Bank that you want to ask us? I already talked about the those that sent in their applications. The top 10 will be contacted. So please be on the lookout for your emails and text messages where we'll tell you what the next steps are, where you come in and pitch for the grants, where you pitch come and win for the grants. It is something definitely very juicy. You can be sure that if First Bank is doing anything, it's definitely going to be something great. So please be on the lookout. And if you do get the email, please make sure you prepare very well so that you started this far, you can also make it to the end. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I want us to drop on the chat bar your top 2 learnings for today. Top 2 learnings for today. Somebody talked about sharing our social media handles. All right, you get that shortly. We'll share the social media handles. The pitch and eligibility, was an initial pitch form is submitted before being selected? There's so many questions, so let me take them one at a time. I fall under the transportation sector, but not for delivery, but still of automobiles. Does that still stand a chance to qualify? So right now what we have is logistics, dispatch, and delivery services. So sale of automobiles, not as at today, but definitely, like I said, it's not closed. This is something we keep refining every day. Somebody talked about the pitch and eligibility. Was there an initial pitch form is submitted before being selected for this training program? No. Yes, it was. We are not collecting new pitches. It's already closed. So yes, it was part of it before you were selected for the training. But aside being selected for the training, we also now picked the top 10 people that will qualify to the last stage. So please look out for your emails. What if the business plan you sent, you haven't started a business yet, like thoughts in progress? You need to defend that if you qualify as the top 10. Those are some of the things you need to defend when you come around. So if you've not started it, it's unlikely you win the pitch, but definitely keep working on it. There'll be another time and then you can do it. Can one walk into any First Bank branches? I said that. Oh, thank you. Somebody's telling us what she learned today. How can you separate personal finance from business finance? Set a goal and stay committed to it. Yeah, thank you very much. Number one, somebody said track it and then also be disciplined. Thank you very much, Tony. Shola says to migrate to FirstGem, can it be done from any First Bank? I said where one open the account. Yes, you can visit the nearest First branch and you'll get in touch with your branch where you open the account. So you don't need to go to that branch. The branch where you go to can assist with the unholding process. They can always send your request there. Thank you, Jane. I see your top goal is setting a clear goal and being committed. Thank you. Adenike says she has learned how to separate personal money from business money, how to create structures where she can track her business growth and wait more. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have one clear goal and follow it. Somebody talks about structured channels and direct your energy and effort. Be focused and committed. Thank you. I learned that we should be disciplined with our business finances instead of buying ashwebi. Thank you. Instead of buying ashwebi, instead of buying wigs, instead of buying all those things that we don't need. Thank you. Somebody says, fantastic session. I learned that FirstGem products are holistically interested in the overall well-being of your business. Thank you. I like this. We are very interested in your whole well-being. It's not just that you're a customer. I want to make sure that you're a customer and you're doing well. Spending more. Build confidence and encourage consistency. Can you register for FirstGem corporate account without a CAC? No, definitely not. You need to have registered your account. I talked about that. You need to have registered your account. So track it and the power of consistency. Thank you very much. Let's keep the questions coming. We'll be rounding up in a few minutes, and we are also going to be taking a poll. Let's see how well we've done and how we can serve you better. So somebody requested for our social media handles that has been dropped, and then the poll is also out. Please let's fill the poll so we know how to serve you better. And you can also use the chat bar. Are there some things you would like to see that we are yet to address? Please make sure you do that. Kindly fill the survey. We've dropped our social media handles like you talked about, like you requested for. You can use that. Somebody says send the poll again. Financial discipline is very important for wealth and business. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. So please, the poll is on the screen. Please, we can't share again because it's there already. So please complete the poll. We already shared the poll, please. You can't see it. It's on the screen. Please take the poll. Thank you. All right, please continue. No, I mean, there's still time. So the poll is still on. You can still feel it. The poll is still up. We'll take it down at 127. So you have enough time. Take it down at 127. So please keep on feeling if you're yet to do so. We'll take it down at 127. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody is asking us, the FirstGem program, will it be a yearly event or just a one-time event? Our plan is that it will be a yearly event, but that is subject to a lot of things. So just be on the lookout, and there'll be a lot more of that. You can be sure that in First Bank, we commit to improving on whatever we do. regularly. So there definitely to not be a one-off. The frequency I can't say yet, but please just make sure you're on the alert for opportunities. Who knows, another opportunity might even come before the end of the year. So yes, it's going to be a regular event, not yearly, but it's going to be a regular event. So please make sure you keep an eye on our social media handles and our pages so that you can get to see whatever it is that we're doing. Thank you for that question. Thank you. Somebody says monthly income varies. Yeah, I mean, every business is unique. So that's why you need to keep track and then you'll be able to work with whatever it is that works for you. But just make sure you have a record and you keep a tag on whatever it is that you do. That way you'll be able to plan ahead. That's why we talked about the fact that you need to keep records. We need to keep records. We need to keep records. We need to keep records. Thank you. Are we done with the polls now? Show of hand if you're done with the poll. You can just do yes, 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 yes. If you're done with the poll, please say yes, yes, yes. If you're done with the poll. Am I alone? It's like nobody's talking to me again. Oh, thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Anastasia. Thank you. Oh, we are done with the poll. Thank you. Somebody says she can't find the poll. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we're taking it down in another 2 minutes. Thank you. So somebody says for us that registered and our sector is not included, like the fashion sector, we can't get the grant. So the grant is specifically for those in the sectors that we mentioned. Yes, the grant is specifically for those in the sector. And for the loan, we can't get the grant, or is it a loan? No, the grant is specifically for those in the sector. We had all of that, all of those spelled out when we put out the notification. It's specifically for those in this sector as at today. But definitely, like we said, we are expanding it. So we will move on. Somebody says she's unable to submit the poll. Oh, sorry about that. That's noted. We'll see what we can do about that. Thank you, Bola. I see you're done with the poll. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Done with the poll. So thank you very much, everyone. It's been a very beautiful session. Kindly answer my question on the question and answer page. Okay, let me see what the question is. Please, does FirstGem support school building projects? Not as of today, we don't. So for school building projects, we have another department, our SME team, that is specifically focused on schools and communities, and they have discounted loans as well. So you can just send us an email. Send us an email. You can send us an email, and we'll take that up. So as of today, no, just walk into the nearest branch and then tell them you want a school building project. We have something in place for schools. So please do that, General, or you can drop your email. We'll send you the email address to reach out to. Thank you. So as of today, no, but we have under FirstGem, no, but we have an SME banking team that supports schools, specifically for schools. Thank you. All right. So thank you very much, everyone. That will be all for today. Thank you so much for being part of this beautiful initiative. Like I said, if you submitted your pitch, please be on the lookout for your emails because we are going to be contacting our top 10 participants. Top 10 participants where we are going to have a pitch day. On that pitch day, we are going to pitch. You're going to have a physical, you come and defend what it is you've submitted, and then we have 3 winners that will be going up home with millions. All of this will be communicated on our social media page. Thank you very much, and do have a lovely Friday. Happy weekend in advance. Thank you all. It's been nice having you. Thank you. Bye for now.
For women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. FirstGem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. FirstGem, a partner in progress. Join FirstGem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With With FirstGem funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why FirstGem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, FirstGem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. FirstGem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. FirstGem, a partner in progress. Join FirstGem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With FirstGem funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why FirstGem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, FirstGem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. FirstGem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. FirstGem, a partner in progress. Join FirstGem today. Every woman has a dream worth building, and sometimes all she needs is the right support to grow it. With FirstGem funds, women can access loans at just 9% interest per annum, designed to help businesses grow without the usual barriers. Because behind every woman is a story of ambition, resilience, and purpose. The early mornings, the long days, the vision she refuses to give up on. That's why FirstGem is more than a bank account. It's a platform created to support women through every stage of growth. Whether you're starting small, growing a business, or leading something bigger, FirstGem gives you access to savings, current and corporate accounts tailored for women with seamless digital onboarding that fits into your lifestyle. FirstGem is more than banking. It's support designed for women with easy digital onboarding, lifestyle benefits, business support, mentorship, and a community that helps women grow confidently. FirstGem, a partner in progress. Join FirstGem today.